Hi everyone, how are you? Today we are going to finish this chapter, and next Tuesday, as mentioned before in the email, you are going to watch the webinar hosted by Adam Orentilschler, who is a vice president of IBM Watson Health. He's going to talk about the importance of data, knowledge, computing power, and artificial intelligence in the battle with the coronavirus. Given the current tough situation, it will be a timely, very proper and interesting topic for you guys. I will be there too and check your attendance. The time for the webinar is 4 p.m. next Tuesday. I uploaded the instruction about it in the recorded lecture folder and sent an email about it. So check it out. Okay, today is the last lecture for ERP, chapter 7. The learning objective today is to describe enterprise resource planning systems and how they help to improve internal business processes. What is ERP and what is enterprise resource planning? ERP is the integrated management of main business processes, often in real time and mediated by software and technology. Most enterprise-wide information systems come in the form of enterprise source planning systems. Be aware that the terms resource and plannings are somewhat misnomers, meaning that they only partially describe the purpose of ERP systems, since these applications do much more than just planning or managing resources. The key word to remember from the acronym ERP is enterprise. ERP systems replace standalone applications by providing various modules based on common database and similar application interfaces that serve the entire enterprise rather than portions of it. ERP systems make accessing data easier by providing a central repository, giving personal access to accurate, up-to-date information throughout the organizations. So inventory data is accessible not only to inbound logistics and operations, but also to accounting, sales, purchasing, and customer service personnel nowadays. Like that, ERP systems support business processes. Given the benefits of using ERP, organizations have implemented ERP systems into their businesses. But choosing an ERP system is a difficult task that needs to take into account both business needs and system functionality. The system selected must support the business management practices of centralized or decentralized control, which often hinge on how much flexibility and independence individual business units have. In addition, each ERP system has different built-in functions that will meet business needs to varying extents. The ERP system selected should meet all the business needs and should be particularly good at meeting the most critical business functions. There are three core components of ERP. The first one, financial management components, support accounting, financial reporting, performance management, and corporate governance. And operation management components simply standardize and automate business processes related to inbound and outbound logistics, product development, manufacturing, and sales and service. And the last, human resource management components support employee recruitment, assignment tracking, performance reviews, payroll, and regulatory requirements. These ERP core components are internally focused, dealing with activities and processes within the organization. The extended components are externally focused, dealing with interactions with vendor, like supply chain, and customer, about sales and customer relationship. This will be discussed in chapter 8 soon. ERP systems support core business processes such as order to cash, procure to pay process, make to stock, make to order processes. The ERP provides modules related to sales, warehouse, order, stock allocation, shipping, and other activity. These two figures show the interface of Microsoft Dynamics NAB, which is an ERP software. In addition, ERP systems often have versions tailored to individual industry with customization already integrated to support the core business processes as practiced in that specific industry. Implementing an industry-specific ERP package, which includes all the core components that industry needs, can simplify and streamline ERP selection and implementation. So far, we discussed how organizations could benefit from ERP systems, the integration of a standalone system. Further, you learned how business processes could differ between industries. Thus, any organization considering the implementation of an ERP system has to carefully evaluate the different options available, not only in terms of the overall systems offered by the different vendors, but also in terms of the industry-specific solutions. Whereas customization involves the programming of company-specific modules or changing how business processes are implemented within the system and is often discouraged. Configuration is an activity to be performed during an ERP implementation. All ERP systems require extensive configuration to map to a specific businesses. A company needs to understand its processes to make thousands of necessary configuration decisions. Often, companies will hire outside experts to help them understand their own business and then implement the ERP based on this understanding. ERP systems, for all their benefits, are essentially focused on the internal workings of an organization, but it poses limitations too. Once an ERP system is implemented, the company is virtually locked in, and it is very difficult to make further changes, limiting organizations' flexibility and agility when facing new external changes. To achieve benefits in external functions such as supply chain management or customer relationship management, companies need to implement externally focused modules or system design to handle that aspect of the business. So let's look at the keys to successfully implementing enterprise systems. ERP installation is a complex and involved process. It needs top-level support in the form of active executive sponsorship. The lack of executive support is believed to be the primary reason ERP installations fail. Beyond executive sponsorship, hiring experts who know how to implement ERP system is very beneficial. Companies may only install an ERP system once a decade, whereas experts do it for a living, and thus they understand the unique challenges specific ERP system may present. Users need training before and after the implementation to ensure they can use it when deployed, and then as they become proficient, they can learn advanced features specific to their job functions. When implementing an ERP system, it typically affects large portion of or the entire organization. Involving all the business function affected helps ensure needs are met and buy-in is achieved. Implementing ERP system is highly complex and risky. They are difficult to install, maintain, and upgrade. Perhaps an evolutionary approach is better and more flexible. Okay, we stop here. So today we finish chapter 7, right? Next lecture, we will start covering chapter 8, supply chain management and customer relation management, right? It's about why chapter 7 ERP is used to help organizations' internal integration, coordination, but chapter 8 is about organizations' external relationship with their supplier or customer. But next Tuesday, you are going to watch the webinar hosted by the Vice President of IBM, right? Okay, have a good day and stay safe. Bye.